All right, all right, all right. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so welcome to Ghost Recon Wildlands. I am KO Daves, and you will be joining me today as I go through and I try to beat this game on Ghost mode. I love this game, been playing it for quite a few years, and so I really wanted to try to go through and see if I can't beat this on ghost mode and maybe work my way all the way down to tier 1. So here I am in Bolivia, and we are trying to take out this guy right here, El Sueño, or El Swanky, as I like to call him. To do that, we've got to clear out all these islands, but today we're going to start here in Itaqua. These skulls down here represent the difficulty, so we'll take it nice and easy for now, and we'll go ahead and try to knock out this first mission here. So this is Amaru's rescue. He is an informant that we are trying to recover for the rebels. Let me see here. All right. So let's get in here.
Let's roll.
One of the things that I like about the new Wildlands, actually, I'm gonna adjust something real quick. There we go. One of the things I really like about Wildlands is that it makes it really easy to get into the game. Typically in these mil sim kind of games, there can be a lot of drudgery in getting to different locations, or super hard or challenging controls for vehicles. This just makes it super easy to get in there and blow stuff up. So we have some baddies behind us. We'll see if we can't lose them real quick.
Looks like they're feeling front. So I'm a little surprised that the team decided to instantly open fire. But what's interesting is that the only person who can get spotted out of the team is me. So we're gonna pick up this legend. There's a bunch of collectibles on the island, or this region, so I'm gonna see if we can't clear this out 100% before we're moving on to the next region. All right. All right, here we are. So this first mission is really just supposed to get you into the mechanics of the game. So the first one is suppressors. You can add or remove them. There's a damage drop off, and not all guns can use suppressors. For example, machine guns can't, as well as a few others. This little section is just to show you that it's important to take out guys in a specific order. Maybe take someone out, and another cartel member sees you do it, they'll be alerted. This is also to show off the supply mechanic. That's tied to skills. As you play the game, you will level up and you'll get skill points. There we go. You can use those to improve your character, but they cost resources. So we just got, I believe, fuel and medical. There's also communications and food, I believe, are the three. So we are going to interrogate this guy. We're gonna grab him real quick. And we won't have any issues with the guy in the hut.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
All right.
It's done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long.
Take that guy out.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance.
Tagging supplies isn't super duper important. There's plenty of opportunities to get a lot more. Here we're going to use the drone, which allows you to spot bad guys. Starts off with a limited range and battery, but really, you know, that's good enough to last a while.
We rattled somebody's
Let's
cage.
get moving.
All right,
Wait around for us to track down.
we'll grab this guy and be on our merry way.
Hey, we're good.
I guess we can't vault that. There we go. The game won't let you vault over something that would injure you. It doesn't stop you from bailing out of helicopters, but I don't know. I'll take what I can get. And so now we will ride this death machine. Here we go. Perfect. Let's try this again. Holy moly. There we go. I don't know why, but the physics are just choice in this game. You may notice that I had no team members and now suddenly I do. So they should teleport and go directly to where you are. But it seems like I may have ended this early. We'll see what happens. Typically they would jump down and grab you. There he is. All right. So I guess now would be a good time to talk about the incapacitation mechanic. If you are not in combat, you can be incapacitated any number of times and they can revive you. And teammates also can be revived. If they go down, it's not game over. However, when you are in... Oh, interesting. When you are in combat, you have essentially two opportunities to get revived. If you go down a third time, then you are down forever. The game ends, your save is deleted. You get to start over. All right. We'll stick on the road this time. Motorcycles are notorious for both having incredibly derpy physics but also for throwing you off at really the most benign thing. All right, we're coming up on the objective here now.
I got one narco. Find the barn.
Teammates will call out positions, which is kind of nice.
Tango, and baby makes 3. That makes 5.
You get, you can see in the right hand corner, you get points for marking baddies. So even if you want to do a like a death list or no kill run, you can still get
Maru gets killed by a straight
benefits.
Kingslayer will be dead in the water before he Let's go.
Oh, this could get interesting. It's that guy behind the tractor that I was worried about. That's a few too many. Now there is something called a sing shot. I can point at a guy
Sorry, moving.
Tell me
and sing shot like this. And so somebody has that guy in his sights
Taking a shot.
and will shoot him for me.
weapons case here.
So I have a limited window to essentially take out any threats that have spotted me. If you don't take out threats quickly enough, then reinforcements could arrive or sirens can go off.
Wanting one of these.
A lot of bad things can happen. All right, so I also happen to know that there's metal over here, so we'll go ahead and tag this.
There's a cartel commendation here.
Grab that.
Coca plant on it. That's kind of cool.
What is that? Skill points. So metals can provide you skill points. They also have additional perks, like it can some reduce damage or make you do more damage, or there's several benefits. So we will grab that, and also just for the sake of completing everything in the game, we'll be grabbing all of those as well. So now we're going to take Amaru to the safe house. Usually these, pretty much each region has some kind of extraction mission, which is what we're doing right now. All right, set her down nice and easy. Nailed it.
Get
Check
down.
it out. Weapons case. Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
All right, I think there's a little bit more.
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. Ah, I could use this. That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
All right, so now if we look at the map, we have major intel. This is what initiates the missions for each area. So we did the first one, we've got 5 more. So we are going to start that. I know there's a medal here in this area, so I'm going to head for that first. Actually, we're going to grab this intel and then the medal. You'll see why. Really regretting my parking spot, but let's see if we can salvage this.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
Hey, look at that. All right, we'll go here. These exclamation points are intel. They don't reveal missions, like that's already out there for you to find. But things like medals or weapons. And there's also side missions. Oh.
Clear on my side.
Side missions that you can do.
Nice.
All right, so we will
Gracias.
figure out where these skill points are. And we'll grab more intel as we go. So let me swap back to that.
Nomad, I've got Pacatori on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito.
Hold on.
You're gonna get made, hang back.
Pac, Nomad here. Sorry for the interruption.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done. You think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these?
All right, so that was
Qatari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
so that's really just to introduce us to side missions. And so defending the radio transmitter is one of them, but we'll get to that in a bit. Let's see here. This is going to get interesting.
Okay, where's the door? Hook the hornet's nest. Oh shit, we've been spotted.
This could get interesting. So this area is pretty hot, as you can tell. So if you look in the bottom right on the mini map, you can see orange and purple
Right at us. What's the word, boss?
blobs. Those represent basically cartel members. And what actually shows up on the mini map changes based on difficulty. So right now I'm playing on arcade mode, which ultimately is the easiest. But with that being said, as you advance in this game and as you level up, you will essentially be forced to pursue a higher. Oh, now it gets real interesting. You will get to pursue more difficult settings. You're basically forced into it. Let's see here. So there's no real point in being quiet now. So let's go in here and grab this. See where the weapons are.
Spotted one with some machine guns.
Wow, there we go. We'll come back to that. There's one more. I think they're called Kingslayer files up here.
Oh yeah, Yuri. How long has that guy been hanging there?
Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours?
Una down in the
Is
cartel.
he still alive? Check if he's breathing.
Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood.
Clear.
Look at that boner.
Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight.
That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off.
Yuri,
Ay, are you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho?
what the hell, Yuri?
Whoa, ooh. That guy's cock stinks like shit. And he could have learned some grooming or something, but damn.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. You snag that, and snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
I cannot tell you how many times I have heard that audio tape.
I got eyes on a weapons case.
What I can tell you is that it's too many.
Nice.
There we go. So I think that does that for this area. So we will peace out. Got ourselves a new helicopter. While we will not be doing the stopping convoys. Those are, to the best of my knowledge, those will respawn. So there's not really a huge incentive to tackle those, at least not right now. Unless there's skill points that we would really need. All right, we'll pop out here. Always good to get a scan in, even if you see them all, just because the points are worth it.
Okay, we're still good. We good? Shit got clear.
There's also a bullet drop in this. Some weapons can shoot farther, flatter, or shoot flatter farther. Others cannot. They drop like a rock. Where does it want us to take this? Yeah, we'll do that. There's a helicopter in that location, so we can use that to fly back.
Things have been a little crazy around here the last couple days. Santa Blanca even made the news in the States. And though that sounds cool for a criminal enterprise, it's not such a great thing. This could have been avoided if we had been looking out for each other.
I will say flying these little crop dusters is probably the most nerve-wracking part of this game. It's not a big deal here, but in different regions they have SAM sites, and it's not too hard to dodge when you're in a helicopter, but man, this thing is like a bus with wings, so it is extremely difficult to avoid them in these. All right. Come in here for our landing. These you also cannot really treat like helicopters, you know, slamming them into the ground at 100 miles an hour. Gotta be a bit more gentle with them. They'll grab this.
The cartel would make a nicer metal.
And the Kingslayer file over here. There we go. And we'll hop in this.
I'll fly.
We'll go ahead and grab this major intel.
Punch it, man.
I do like the weather and lighting effects in this. So there's going to be some baddies here. Ooh. Oh, do not want to break the rotors.
Shit, they spotted us.
Alright.
Oh shit, here they come.
There's one more right there. All right.
That's all of them.
Go in here and grab this intel.
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
And we'll grab this as well. Should be one. And we'll do Rebel Ops. So the benefit of doing Rebel Ops is that there are skills that you can unlock, and the more missions you do, the more powerful those skills become. So it's definitely something worth doing. So let's hop out here. We've got an adamantium skeleton. All right, we'll get this metal and we'll do the mortar mission. All right, so this one's a little bit more challenging. Unidad are kind of like cops in GTA. If you get a star, you cannot get rid of it by taking them out. You have to run away. You have to hide.
They're on alert.
So the best way to deal with this is to not get caught. And so that's what we're going to try to do.
Enemy activity nearby.
All right, there are going to be quite a few more guys down here.
Submachine gun.
That guy, I think there's one more inside. Yeah. And then I think there's a guy hiding right there. All right, that should be good enough. So actually, let's see what we can do here. So these are our skills. With squad, we're gonna go ahead and add an extra sing shot. And we're gonna mark those two guys.
Got the target. Ready to engage.
And then I'm gonna get this guy.
Target down.
Now, unfortunately, somebody inside heard. So we're gonna hide here.
Hell, sounds like I found.
Uh-oh. All right, we're okay.
We're good. We're good.
Since we're here, we'll go ahead and get the supply rates.
Who wants to fuck with the
That was the plane that we took, but there's also helicopters too that follow this same process. So we'll take that metal.
Came from a box of cereal or the Air Force or something.
And we might as well tag these supplies. There's a few of them here. There's one. Well, they must, the other one must be on the roof. Two. Yeah, there we go. And three. Grab these guys. And we'll take the helicopter that was on that helipad. This is a pretty good place to get a little bird with miniguns, which in my opinion is probably the best setup. It can really make a lot of the missions very simple, where you essentially just fly in and kill everything from the air. So we'll grab that. And that's actually going to be really helpful for this mortar mission. Thankfully, we cannot hit telephone or electric wires. Pop down here. Get this Kingslayer.
Camaradas, hermanos,
¿Cómo va?
fellow cocaleros. I look at your faces and I see the scars the men of the Santa Blanca have left on this land. Stealing our coca, threatening our way of life, burning houses, murdering our children. A trail of ash and blood. The blood of the people of Bolivia.
All right, let's get this started. So as you can see, some baddies appeared.
Firing.
That's one.
Marking target. Watch the background.
That's two. So this is just a timed mission, and these can vary in difficulty, even across regions. There's been times where it's a relatively easy area that just has the most absurd number of bad guys coming to try to blow it up. And then other times there'll just be nobody for the entire duration. So it's kind of all luck of the draw. But having the little bird is super helpful for this. What's interesting is if you blow the vehicle up, you don't get any credit. But if you take them out individually, you do. So I always try to hit the driver and the passengers, but it doesn't always pan out that way.
Going on.
Show's over. That ought to-
All right, there we go. So now we can call in mortar missions, which is also helpful. So we'll grab this machine gun, and then we'll do the next story mission. That sounds like a good idea. Some of these areas we may end up revisiting just because of how the missions line up. But this is kind of on our way anyways, so we'll just knock this out here. All right. Looks like we got a guy close. And there we go.
There's a weapons case over here.
Looks like another helicopter with, oh, nothing on it. Let's use the drone. Will we come back to this spot? No, I don't think so. So we'll go ahead and grab this Kingslayer file too. We'll swap to our pistol. Guns do make varying levels of noise.
Over by the sandbag emplacement.
All right, I'll take that.
What's up, Karen? Thanks for that intel on the rival cartel. A bit of misinformation, all that cloak and daggery stuff, it helped out with that Sicario El Jefe made me interrogate. And I'd like to say that my afternoon with Yuri and Polito was the first time I'd ever enjoyed hurting a prisoner, but that'd be a lie. I won't pretend I feel guilty about it, but it's not something I advertise. I feel like we can be the bad guy just as much as we can be the good guy, you know what I mean? Like these two lovebirds, for all that bad shit they're capable of, they are just as capable of doing
Tango
good
number 3.
shit.
They've got this reputation as total psychos, which, you know, they probably are, but most of their interrogation methods are textbook, straight out of the manual from the School of the Americas. The rest of it, all that kinky shit Polito says he got out of some
trying to
sexy
run.
French novel called Story of the Eye. Look, I'm not defending them, I'm not. I'm just saying that they're not creative. And if they're not thinking up wacky pit and pendulum type stuff, and if they are able to be as in love as they are, well, they can't be like pure evil. Yuri and Polito just admit out loud in polite company that they enjoy hurting other people, which just makes them weird and psycho.
Deploying drone.
Huh? Evil, right?
I see a second target. I got a third target.
All right, so this is actually could be a pretty gnarly mission. It's one of the more difficult ones. You know, islands, or I should say region. I always call them islands for some reason. They have skulls that are supposed to represent their difficulty, but I don't think that really lines up with the reality of the situation most of the time. Yeah, there's definitely some areas that are easier than others, but even within the same region, difficulty varies greatly. I think the most,
Roger that.
you know, the one thing that they probably do represent is the number of SAM sites and jamming stations and Unidad, the police force in this game. Those are certainly more challenging things to deal with. All right. I don't usually approach from this direction, so this is new to me. This will be fun.
I got one narco at the entrance to the camp.
Oh no.
The truck's getting away.
Well, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? So that was another mission, and I'm fairly certain that if we're too far away from that, we're gonna get a mission failure. And if we get a mission failure, then we're gonna lose the helicopter. So I'm going to try my best.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to counter his...
To catch up with this. There we go. Helicopters also make these convoy missions light work.
Escort car has been destroyed.
Watch the truck. We need the shit inside of it.
All right. Usually, if you get the truck down to a particular
Destroy the truck. We need what's inside.
health level, it'll stop on its own. There it goes. So you really don't want it to blow up cars. The secondary explosion is what you want to avoid, because at least in the case of convoys, they're worth more undamaged. All right, so I think we got everything there. Unfortunately, this is very much... all right. Huh. Well, I can't say I saw that coming.
Let's move.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
We'll go ahead and tag this.
Location on El Polito's personal car. Steal it, so our techs can analyze the car's GPS for intel.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my man up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers.
Fuck.
My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now.
All right, well, seems like we got out of there all right. There is, as you can see, a day-night cycle.
We got a tango with multiple civilians around.
And as a part of that,
We're cool.
guys have, or bad guys have, essentially a sleep cycle.
There it is. Eyes on Polito's car.
Oh, well,
Like we riled them up.
so we could take the car, but there is a medal up here that I'm going to take. Ooh. And promptly leave. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I'm probably gonna get tagged. Alright, we're good. Alright. This thing does not handle very well.
This car is swanky. And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand narco bling. You get an expensive whip, put chrome rims on it, then you just drive it around the same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning.
All right. So we will drop this off. Like so.
All right.
All right, there we go.
In the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out.
All right. What now? Let's see here. We'll fast travel to Ataqua Delta. There we go. It's always nice when a safe house has a helicopter.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches.
So we'll hop in here. We'll do the diversion second. We're gonna pick up this accessory case. I do like how the trees will sway when you get too close to them.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
All right. So we're just going to land, beat it to the roof, and then... or just instantly die. Huh. Well then. All right. Well, the good news is that even though we died and we have to start over, we don't have to start in Itaqua. So we will just take this character as is. You can change your character at any point in time. Keep it on arcade and let's hit it again. All right. If there's anything that has killed me in this game the most, it is the game itself.
I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels.
All right. You know what? We are going to let's see here. Let's go to Barbados. We can't fast travel because we are actively getting into a vehicle. But what again is something that's really great about this game is it's all open. You can go anywhere you want to. So we're gonna. You know, I think I've got 200 or 300 hours in this game, and you'd think I'd learn my lesson, but to be fair, this game just finds new and exciting ways to kill you.
Sueño sent an accountant named Polpo to Barbados to check out Nydia Flores' books. Word is Polpo is a hawk. He doesn't let anyone cut any corners.
So whether she's skimming from Swanky or not, Nydia is not happy to have Popo looking into her.
The cartel smuggles its profits into Barbados from Brazil, and then most of that gets laundered through Banco de Barbados.
With Popo already about to gum up the works, there has to be some way we can use that to sabotage the entire process.
Maybe Sueño already believes Nydia Flores has sticky fingers. To know for sure, we need to get hands on Polpo. Our intel places his junior partner and right-hand man, a guy named Wagner, at a silver mine in Barbados. Grab Wagner and make him cough up Polpo's location.
Yeah, I totally meant to do that. All right.
El Pulpo's right-hand...
El Poopy. All right. What kind of helicopter? We are going to need a helicopter for this one. Awfully dramatic of me.
I'll pilot.
All right, good to go.
All right. So this one is a little challenging. Once you nab this guy, it's time sensitive. All right. So what we're going to actually want to do here is make some noise.
Tango knows somebody's got a beat on him.
All right. I was really hoping that would, there's a guy up there, a Buchon, that we need to interrogate. And I was hoping, there he goes, yeah, that making a scene would get his attention, and it certainly did. Now, the thing that I forgot to do
As my soon-to-be ex likes to say.
is,
Sniper, down.
block the road. So we don't want to kill this guy, but we do want to stop his car. Well, which we did not. So, here we go.
Business. Bowman didn't have any intel on what this guy Wagner looks like.
As my soon-to-be ex likes to say, when in doubt, ask someone.
Hold on.
Alright. Now, hopefully, we do not get a failure, and that we can close the distance in time. Alright, we're going to do something that I like to call a pro gamer move. Alright. Why I can do that, but not get out of a helicopter 2 feet off the ground without exploding in a violent manner, I don't know. Ah, that mother effer. Well, convenient that he ran to a church. That makes sense. Alright.
I know we're here. Be careful.
Alright, so...
Tell me where I can find Pulpo's boy Wagner or I start shooting off toes.
You got some anger issues, Way. But I'll tell you, Wagner was snatched off the street by Nidia's guys.
Alright, cannot say that was the smoothest way to handle that, but hey, whatever gets the job done.
What do we think? Pulpo's boy snatched by Nidia's crew?
Hold up.
Alright. Typically, the 3 minutes is enough time.
What do we think? Pulpo's boy snatched by Nidia's crew?
We're gonna go down here, pick this guy up. I think there's a medal or something in the area that we will also snag. I think we usually come in right about here. Alright, we did not die in a fiery explosion.
Got another tango.
So I'll take that as a win. I just realized that I am very low on ammo. So just...
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
Alright.
Alright, breathe easy.
Clearly the weapon case is more important right now.
Put this to use.
So I'll grab that, grab this.
But who are you?
For now, just know that we're the people keeping you alive. Let's move.
Alright. And we'll just waddle our way back to the helicopter. Uh-oh. Oh, this side. There we go.
Activity, stay sharp. Firing.
I think I'm just gonna get in. And hopefully we can get out of here before anything really bad happens. All right. Yay, Tom Clancy, yay. Teleporting teammates. When this game first came out, I was pretty disappointed at just how unrealistic it was. I mean, we're talking about, I think the last game before this was Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2, which was just, you know, a great game, but very, very different from this. Time to kill was 1 or 2 shots. Oh, here we go.
Men who work for Nidia Flores. It was nonsense. They suspect Pulpo of plotting against Nidia.
Will you excuse us for a moment?
Pulpo and Nitty have it in for each other, huh?
We need to use it to our advantage.
Make them both think they're stealing from each other.
Exactly. Just need to find ways to do that.
We'll get back out there, get some intel we can use to break that relationship.
Hey, who did you guys say you were again?
Pulpo's cousin, on his mother's side.
Two people who work for the same man, Nitty and El Pulpo, don't seem to like each other much.
They're naturally suspicious of each other and their intentions.
We fuel those suspicions so we can get them starting their own little war.
All right. So, yeah, as I was saying, totally different as far as the focus. Certainly, Warfighter was way more tactical. But at the same time, this game allows you to approach things and try things much quicker. It's much more encouraging in that way. Whether it's, if you want to take a helicopter with a minigun, you can. If you want to take a Jeep with a minigun, you can. If you want to go in at night, you can. During the day, it just really opens up a lot of opportunities. All right. There we go. So, actually, this is side mission. One of these guys we're gonna want to intimidate.
Enemy marked. Spotted a Sicario leader.
Yeah.
Kind of skittish. Ideal for spreading.
What kind of ammo do I have? 10 rounds. Easy. The good news is that you can
Move into position.
pretty much skill shot. Oh, I only have the one? Oh, that's right, because I died. Let's see if I can pull that back. No. Wow, I've got nothing. Alright, should be good to take that guy. Oh.
The lieutenant's trying to escape. Hold up. There's weapons in case he wait.
They know we're here.
Alright, that should be good enough. He's either going to run to a different vehicle or fight. And we can take the fight. Okay.
Eyes in a weapons case. You crying, Pluto? Tell your SB boss we're coming for him. After we kill him, you can come get revenge when your balls drop.
No mas. I'll tell him. Just let me live.
Fucking thug. He's lucky I didn't put a bullet in him.
Shit, that would have been a mercy. Now everybody knows he's a punk. The rebels are gonna make his life hell.
Alright. So that's actually super helpful because that allows us to call in rebels to assist us. They can definitely take some heat off of us. Get some forks and knives.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Just grab the mission.
Check this out. Nydia buys her makeup online.
Does that receipt have a delivery address on it?
Why, yes it does.
Bet she ordered from a computer at that location. We hack that machine, we can make it look like she's skimming cash.
Good idea. Let's hit it.
Alright. Pop in the old bat wing here.
I got it. I'll fly.
And we'll go ahead and make our way north. Oh, I think there's a more mission here. Yeah. We'll go ahead and grab the Kingslayer file. But we're not gonna hit this one until we have a helicopter. There's a lot of enemy helicopters for this one. Looks like that's the guy who saw us. That flashing orange dot means that that's the person or persons who suspect something.
Eyes on the cartel element.
Take point him out.
Close to the camp entrance.
Alright, we should be good.
I got a narco over here, close to the camp entrance.
I got one of those cartel medals here. Some Sicario is gonna miss this.
Where is this loser? Oh, he's probably in here upstairs. There we go. A lot of goodies in here. Grab that. And that.
We've got some accounting records for a Santa Blanca cash vault in Barvechos.
All we have to do is rob it and pin the blame on our good friend Pulpo. Sounds easy enough, right? Is it ever?
Hack, this is Nomad, calling from Barvechos.
¿Cómo va todo? What can we do for you?
We're planning to crack Nidia's vault. Gather a team and sit cool till we call you. Be ready to bring enough hands to help haul all the cash.
Está bien. I will alerte, camaradas.
Alrighty, I let some rebels out of their cage. They're gonna go grab some weapons and start shooting. They're a great distraction, but they don't really contribute to anything.
Rebels in Santa Blanca are throwing lead.
Let's see here. We'll go ahead and grab this Kingslayer. And we'll just follow this trail of pickups. Oh. We'll be back to that area. There's a mission where we have to drop a truck off. Let's see here.
Higher Barvechos plotted to match the dig. As far as the miner's concerned, what's the difference between the two? One boss is as bad as another.
Alright, grab that. Yoink. And we will continue on north. Yeah, sirens are what draw in helicopters or trucks with machine guns. We'll give ourselves some distance and not park on the train tracks. Let's see here. That guy.
Sniper. Here we go.
Oop, that guy's tough. Okay, well the good news is that Unidad didn't want a third party. Which is good for us. So we'll get this.
Clear over here.
got a shipping schedule for those convoys of cash coming from Banco de Barvechos.
Should make it easy to cull one from the herd, then drop the loot off in Pulpo's garage.
If Bowman puts that truck's location to Nidia, we can sit back and watch things fall apart.
Let this guy out. When you let him out, you get points for it. And points means skills and leveling up, which means more things to help us out. Alright, where to next? Alright. There's a helicopter here, so we'll tackle this. Hopefully it's got rocket pods or minigun.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
Up on some night vision. Getting a little... Not quite everyone. There we go. That is quite a kick.
God, these fuckers are sloppy.
Alright. Some more ammo. What kind of helicopter? Alright. Let's see here.
I'm on.
Got a couple missions. We'll go ahead and get these skill points, then the Kingslayer file, and then we'll knock out some more of the story items. And we'll probably use the minigun a little bit more than we have been, that's for sure. Alright, so it is night, which means that a lot of the Sicarios and cartels should be in bed. Should make things in the future easier. Hey, there we go. Let's have a little chat. Right.
Steal one of Santa Blanca's cash trucks.
The cash truck.
If Flores finds out, she'll blame Pulpo for the theft.
So this truck is moving. So we will let it continue to move. But we will circle back for this. There we go. They didn't see anything. Nobody's here. All right. And now we'll get that truck. Hopefully it isn't in a heavily guarded area. So it looks like it's got an escort. All we need to do is that we just need to take the driver out, which is kind of unfortunate because that means we're going to lose our probably don't want to hit a civilian. We're going to lose our helicopter, but that's all right. Anything in the name of progress.
Drop the truck off there.
What the hell kind of accountant has a garage?
The kind who invests in all sorts of businesses to help launder his boss's money.
All right. So this one can get kind of annoying because you have to leave without being detected.
Welcome to the snitching hour. Caller, you're up.
Yo, my name is Ignacio.
All right.
Come on, hermano, don't use your real name.
Right.
Here's the garage.
All right.
The good news is that they're not gonna see you until you park the car. All right. So we will take that guy out. They are
They got alarms rigged up.
all spaced out so that you can kill them without them seeing each other. But it's still challenging sometimes. So here's that Kingslayer file I was talking about. Okay. For whatever reason, if you zoom in, you can see the taggable items further.
I need you to be very tactful with Nydia. Jefe, Señorita Flores is either intentionally hiding something, or she is completely incompetent at bookkeeping.
That's a wow.
A single entry system while she practices cash basis accounting. Weak numbers decline.
Wow.
She should at least know.
The good news is that it's going to start us over. You don't die. You don't get your save deleted because of a failed mission. So that's good. All right. But it doesn't mean that we're going to have to do it again. Helicopter.
Let's go.
So we'll grab this
To the market, Jeeves.
weapon attachment, and then we will grab a helicopter. I'm sure they won't mind us desiccating graves.
There's a weapons case over here.
I'll just climb up here.
Nice.
All right. And grab. We'll do the local ops.
You think a Sicario leader would be smart enough not to leave his schedule lying around? We ought to make an example of a leader this irresponsible.
And where was that helicopter? There we go. Yeah, that one is annoying. And judging by all the rebels here, I doubt this has guns. Nope. Oh well. Well, it can get us around. So what else is here? We'll do the diversion, and then we'll start working on the northwest corner. We'll save that. We'll save that money truck. So these are always great to do with a helicopter. Essentially, you flip a switch in one location and then have to flip it in another. And so it's really nice to have something that can just fly in a straight line.
Good to go.
I can't remember, but there may or may not be a SAM site in that airport to the right. There's the money truck. All right.
Nice work. That should keep those Sicarios.
So that allows us to call in a diversion, which is pretty much guns for hire. They accomplish effectively the same thing. We're actually going to try the money truck since it is right here. All we need to do is hit the driver.
Good to go.
That's all right. That's a Sicario leader.
That was fucking cool.
All right. So that worked out pretty well.
Shit balls.
Oh. I don't know why nobody was getting Rambo. There we go.
Tango is fucking down.
All right.
Pulpo has a garage in the area. Drop the truck off there.
And we are
Has a garage.
pretty close to the garage already.
Launder his boss's money.
Which is another reason why I wanted to grab this. We're already here. I'm surprised it isn't highlighting the path for me. All right.
Here's the garage.
I think I will take this one by the book. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys spotted. I don't have night vision unlocked for the drone, but it should be a non-issue. All right, turn night vision back on. Get that guy. So it must have been that guy walking around. There we go. I guess it's because we haven't actually selected the mission yet, but we get to the edge of this road, it should complete automatically.
We're good to go.
Excuse me?
Steal one of Santa Blanca's Cadillacs and
Well, that's it.
There we go.
Now Bowman can leak.
Hey, look at that.
And Nydia will start gunning for Pulpo.
All right. So that's 2 down. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do this. So this, I believe, allows us to collect a vehicle. A drop off. We can call one at any time, but in order to do that, we've got to clear this building and hack a terminal. So let's, I'm going to just tell my team to fire.
Fire.
Huck a grenade. Reload.
That woke him up.
And we're just gonna work our way through this. Oh.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Now, I haven't had a good opportunity to showcase it, but there are soft and hard cover. You can shoot through
Coordinating their ops against the
things like drywall, wood planks, so on and so forth. And each gun has a different penetration value. So some guns can actually shoot through brick or cinder blocks, which is a nice little touch. There's detail where there needs to be. So I think for the interest of time, we're going to go to Barbados Bravo. Just fast travel and pick up a vehicle there. All right, we'll grab a truck. I think I've learned my lesson, if only for a moment.
The Banco de Barbados. We're gonna rob the bank and hand the money over to
Better not
Atari
roll
and
this
his
thing.
rebel friends.
Hills are really just a suggestion. I'm fairly certain if it's not a 90-degree angle, any vehicle can drive up it. All right. So this place is pretty big, so we're gonna want to take our time going through this.
Heads up, narco with a submachine gun by the checkpoint.
But it is nighttime. 3:50, so the sun will be coming up here pretty soon. But that's kind of the guy I was most concerned about.
Got another tango.
All right, so far so good. There's probably another guy
Cartel gunman near the container.
either in bed or nearby.
I've got eyes on the captain.
I will take out the siren there.
Alarm is disabled. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
All right, there's definitely a guy in here.
Okay, we're still all right.
All right, get some supplies. I think I still need fuel in order to unlock another sink shot.
Supply chopper.
That will come in handy.
I got a Sicario with a minigun
I don't see him.
near the parking area. Heads up, we got a turret.
There we go.
I'm seeing two narcos here. Look inside the bank.
Bank's in sight.
Look at us taking down banks like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I wonder if there's anybody else on the roof. Oh,
Signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
so there is something around here that is naturally jamming radio signals. So we can still use binoculars, actually. We're just gonna yoink this guy real quick.
Camino.
Pinche cabrón.
Get the code to the vault.
Horn in your side and a gun to your head. Give us the access codes to her vault, and Pulpo will make sure she goes away.
¿Pulpo? Chingao. Okay, está bien. The codes are yours.
All right.
This is Nomad. We've got the access codes. You got rebel forces ready?
To make a withdrawal of hundreds of millions of Bolivianos? Of course.
Wait for a signal. Nomad out.
Yeah, it's not worth it. We'll go to the next portion of the mission. We gotta go down here and basically shoot our way up.
Shut the damn alarm off. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I kind of want to take out, if there's a jammer, that means, or even our,
Stick with it.
what's what I'm looking for? Siren. There's a generator nearby, and if you take out the generator, you can basically unpower everything in the area, which would be super helpful if I could find it. Oh, speak of the devil. So we'll turn this off. And now we shouldn't, one, we should be able to use the drone, and two, they shouldn't be calling in helicopter reinforcements.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
There's the jammer, actually. I'll get him eventually. All right.
My boots.
Interesting. Okay. There's a flash of a tagged item, or an item that we can tag, but it went away. So I'll let those guys out. They're gonna start some trouble. They're gonna do a little trolling, and I'm going to swipe this key card, and we're gonna go loud because really at this point, they're gonna know where we are, and it also allows us to use the full damage potential of this weapon.
Engaging tangos.
So that's a good example of soft cover. Hitting people through drywall is super satisfying. All right, I think we need to go up the stairs. Looks like the rebels are putting in some work. Oh, hello. Oh, that blanket is a great example of soft cover and something you shouldn't hide behind. All right, so should be good. Yes, there's lots of people who want to hurt us, but once we open this, they're going to send guys anyways, so. Let's see if I can time this right.
Frag out. Frag out. Watch your fields of fire.
Ah, how disappointing.
Contact, parking area. Grenade! Grenade!
Ooh, that's unfortunate for that guy. All right, another timed mission. After 2 minutes, more rebels will come down and help clean up the area. But all we really have to do is hang out and not die. Well, look at all this money. Loads of money. Ooh.
That came from near the building.
Shitballs.
Oh, looks like they got a helicopter in here anyways. So we will stay in here where it's nice and safe. And if an opportunity presents itself, we'll try to take it out.
Hit the dirt, helicopter.
One of this perks or whoa! Huh. Oh, I think I want to step back. One of the perks. Wow, all that money. Is increased vehicle damage, so you can, essentially double tap helicopters out of the sky. All right, here come the rebels, so we'll have to do some more cleaning up here.
The vault, and we get to hit the road.
All right, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna hopefully tag these forks and knives and head on up to the next thing. Let's see if we can get one more thing done.
Location on Nydia Flores is perfect.
We will. Oh, we're in a firefight.
Dirty little secrets.
Well, nonetheless, I think that's a pretty good place to stop for the time being. All right. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. We got to see just how quickly it can all go up in flames. In this case, literally. So, with that being said, I'm KO Daves, and I will see you all next time.